It's much calmer here, so we can't really complain about the heat when you see that, Peyton.
Yeah, we're lucky to not have that, Bree. We've got mostly dry weather as we go towards the weekend, but next week we are eyeing some fairly big changes. I've got a cool front and some tropical moisture to track. Let's start with our rain chances because you can see the clear trend there as we go towards early next week. I have issued a couple weather impact alerts for next Tuesday and Wednesday. This is really just an early heads up that's the general timeline we are going to be watching for some heavier tropical rains to move into our area. But if you've got plans the next 3 to even 4 days, it doesn't look like a washout. Sunday features a 40% chance, Monday a 50%, but Tuesday and Wednesday could end up being our wettest days that could have some heavy rain that leads to flooding. It is tied to what's happening down here in the tropics. Now, the National Hurricane Center still doesn't think this is going to develop into much of anything except a rainmaker as we go through the weekend and early next week. So what we've got going on right now, we've got this little tropical wave with some moisture sitting near just south of Cozumel and Belize. This is going to lift into the southwestern Gulf through today and tomorrow, and there's a very, very low opportunity or chance of it trying to spin up as it drifts towards the Mexico coast this weekend. The chance of development, though, is very, very low. And regardless of development, this thing's got a lot of tropical moisture with it. Look at all these bright colors. That is a lot of moisture traveling along with this feature. And you can see a little bit of spin in there just west or east of Tampico, Mexico tomorrow. This will continue to hang out down there this weekend, but then eventually that cool front inbound from the north, that will start to drag this moisture north along the Texas coast. And then look, here we are Monday and Tuesday, and you can see those brighter colors stretching along the northern Gulf and over into our area, coupled with the cool front coming in. That's going to be the activator for rain, and then that will pull that tropical moisture out of the air. So that's a heavy rain threat primarily Tuesday and perhaps even Wednesday. If that front doesn't clear us on Wednesday, then we'll still likely have some heavy downpours around. Rainfall total is still very, very far out, so it's hard to get into the fine details like that, but we've got clear indicators of that heavy rain threat across Louisiana and Mississippi, as far back down towards southeast Texas, towards Houston. So this is going to be the zone where heavy rain is going to be more likely as we go through early next week. We will keep you updated. A reminder, anything that is that far out on the 7-day forecast, the timing is subject to change. The overall threats are subject to change. Again, we don't expect any development with this. I'm not expecting a named storm or anything, but the tropical moisture is certainly going to get pulled our way. That cool front's going to come on down, and those two meet up right over us. We'll likely have some rounds of heavy rain, especially Tuesday and Wednesday. In the meantime, you can see your temperatures are going to be in the low 90s. It's going to be hot, just like we expect it to be in June. And there'll be a couple showers and storms each day, but the chances are rather isolated the next few. Our marine forecast, no big changes here either. We're just watching those southeast winds stick at 5 to 10 knots. That's mostly a light chop for the Gulf and for the lakes. Our high tides for today are exactly what they were yesterday. I didn't have to update the numbers at all. So high tides are going to happen late this morning through the early afternoon, whereas your low tides are going to happen as we head into the evening.